And we're live. Mayo and chicken quarantine day.
Fucking 37, bro. Who knows what fucking day it is?
It's smoky in here. I can't see. I can't breathe. Let's have a shot. Cheers.
Woo, woo, kaboot.
Cheers to staying healthy. Woo!
Shots cool a day, right?
How's quarantine holding up for you? Keeping busy?
Trying to. Honestly, mad fucking bored, bro. Bored as tits.
Have you taken up any new hobbies since this whole thing?
Well, I've been masturbating with my other hand.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not even a joke.
No, I'm kidding. I'm already good at that, but I've been jerking off a long time. Well, I'm gonna try and lie.
But have you actually been?
I mean, I'm going back to my dominant hand because I'm kind of bored of using my off hand, which has now become my dominant hand. I don't know how that works. Well, you know.
I've never been a fan of left-handed myself. I just couldn't get that extra speed. That last gear.
No, the last gear is always for the dominant hand. You just like stroke it mildly with the left hand. And then you just try to keep the erection going and shit while watching some filthy porn you shouldn't even be watching.
I was gonna say the finish is like such more of a hassle. You're like, Jesus Christ!
You just have to swap back hands and like switch the phone to the other hand. Like, get her going.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of hand jobs from the ladies. That's for sure.
I have a rule where like I just don't accept hand jobs at all. Like I'll punch a bitch in the nose before I let her fucking try and beat my dick better than I can. That's for damn sure.
Suck it, fuck it, or leave it alone.
Yeah, you either love me or leave me alone, like Jay-Z said. But, no, honestly, like, you know, it's embarrassing. Like, I think the reason why girls think hand jobs are acceptable is because they like being fingered. So they're like, oh, look, a hand job is like the same, but it's not. Because you're trash at it.
What do you think, like, relationships that don't live together right now, how do you think their sex lives are? Just a lot of Zoom or
I think they're still seeing each
FaceTime?
other. Honestly, I think you're a clown. Like, if you are so afraid of this coronavirus that you're actually going without getting pussy, like, that's some clown shit. Like, you should still be linking your fuck buddy or still linking your partner. Like, what are you so afraid of? That's the person that you're going to see anyway. You're going to stay in your house and not see that one person. If they get you sick, then they get you sick, but...
Yeah, unless you live with, like, a vulnerable, maybe.
I mean, I guess that's always the case.
Like, if your girl lived with her grandma, that's like...
Yeah, well, then she should just come quarantine at my house, then. Tell her grandma to fucking kick rocks.
Oh, yeah, you were on, you had your Six Buzz debut the other day.
Mm.
That's a new thing that happened this past week.
Who's that? Big Six Buzz? Shout out to Six Buzz for posting that shit and then taking it down immediately.
They took it down?
They took it down. That's how Six Buzz does, though. What? They took it down immediately.
He's a pussy.
Really?
Yeah, he always does that shit, though.
Well, yeah, like my first video on Six Buzz, I remember got taken down. They left it for like, not like, till the next morning, and the next morning
I
it was
got like
taken
half
down.
an hour, I think.
It's probably reported that one.
Yeah, but I got
That makes sense though. It's an accident. You're like joking, laughing. Somebody reported that.
I wasn't really joking, laughing. I was just more like shocked by it, and then making fun of people for being idiots and getting in accidents when no one's on the fucking road.
But they probably got like enough complaints to take it down. Like they probably take shit down just if they don't get enough comments. I bet.
Yeah.
Let alone if they get like enough people complaining, they're like, all right.
Like I got on other fucking pages too. I got on Straight Out of the Six. I got on Real Toronto News. Shout out both of those pages. Same thing. I got on Six Wars too, and I got on PPV _ Tahoe as well, which is, you know, they're all pretty reputable fucking pages, so I can't complain.
I hopped on some of the clout too.
So you get some followers from that too?
Not really. I've been on like Straight Out of the Six. I've been on enough times. I probably got maybe. I was only on them and Real Toronto News and maybe Six Strip were the three that tagged me as well.
Yeah.
Which is jokes. I was even tagged.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Well, I kind of sent it to them.
Yeah, a price of business. I told you to send it to them because I realized, like, I'm a smaller account. They're not
Well, now, once they open the conversation once, though, they're more likely to open that conversation again.
Well, in the eyes of being, like, a creator, I guess, like, in somewhat of the limelight, especially in this Toronto scene, like, I'm technically a newbie.
So am I.
I mean, even, like, when I had my last Instagram page, like, I have more followers than you have now, but, like, I got shut down and I hadn't really done it for a long time, so...
Yeah, how many did you have when you got shut down even?
My third or fourth Instagram. Third?
No, how many followers did you have? Yo, big dog. Yeah, big dog.
I think I was at like 3,500.
Oh yeah, that's good. I have more on TikTok though.
Yeah,
I've been seeing
I don't fuck about my TikTok followers. They can blow my dick.
our generation. I've seen our generation people getting on TikTok now.
Yeah, well, we're not as good as TikTok as the Young Bucks are. The Young Bucks, they kill it, man.
No, there's some older people. I've seen like really old people. You ever seen those accounts sometimes?
Yeah,
and they kill it.
Someone's dad and shit running the
They
account.
just hop on trends, or it's like a grandpa that's doing like all the trends, and they fucking million
I like
followers.
it. You know, some people can really fucking capitalize from it. Like, not everyone is gonna be good at it. I don't have the tenacity for TikTok. Like, I'll see you do a couple of them a fucking week and shit, and I'm like, wow, this guy's going at it. But like me, I'm just like, even when I have the ideas, I'm like, I just don't have the fucking get-go to do them. Like, I'd rather do the pods and shit.
I rip them in like two, like I'll rip 2, 3 back to back. I'll just get like moods where I'm just like, on like a little like, but, or it's like, for example, I do like the bathroom predictions ones.
Yeah.
That one, if I just want to get one out, and like they range of, usually some of them will be a few thousand views, and then some of them are like over 100K views.
Yeah.
So I'm on like Park God knows, like 16, 17 of bathroom predictions. Nonsense, but it's like I can always have predictions. Like I'm gonna get into like Wimbledon and Masters and shit, you know, like
random shit.
Yeah, so like that, those are something like I like to have something like that. You can always like kind of do. My conspiracy stuff, I gotta do more of a. I always get good views on TikTok, like conspiracies of the six and shit. They're good, always good for like a 10K.
No,
at least.
look at your couple views.
But it's just like I gotta actually like look into some conspiracies. You know any good ones right now?
Fuck, I don't know.
5G. I was thinking about doing maybe a 5G themed conspiracy.
5G thing, but it's not really much of a conspiracy. Like, from what I've heard from the experts and a couple of
yeah, but my videos are based on experts. It's based on.
Well, they say the microwave is more deadly for you.
I need a minimum of just something to spew out.
Like, using a microwave is more dangerous than 5G. Right? So,
yeah,
I don't know. It's up to you what you want to believe. If you think 5G is like killing plants and like nuking kids bald and shit, then that's on you. But I'm not gonna spread any propaganda because I'm not really well versed on the subject.
Yeah, I don't even. I can't pretend like I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about in any of those sense. But that being said, most of my conspiracy videos, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
You got to though.
Yeah, like
I mean, the guys that seem really well spoken and seem like they know what they're talking about, they're probably full of shit as well.
And they also are the ones that get murdered. For me, like the government sees that my videos like. This guy's got some views, but there's no one actually taking him serious enough for him to be a threat.
You have a cult following. Once you get the cult following, then you have to get paid for security and shit.
I'm not Alex Jones where I'm blacklisted on all social media.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, he's not even allowed on that shit.
That guy must, like, he must be right on something for them to just totally fucking, like, X the guy. Like, everything. He can't get on anything. And he still makes millions.
That's crazy. I need to get to that fucking level. Whether I'm spewing bullshit or not, I need to get that kind of money.
If anyone listening wants to be a sponsor, sponsor us based on money.
We're just fucking stoned sipping on tequila, so...
We're looking for sponsorship.
If you want to sponsor us, Patron, we will take the sponsorship.
We probably average about at least 50 to 100 listeners an episode, based on all the platforms combined.
It's not bad, right? It's not nothing to sneeze at.
YouTube will have usually average 50 to 60 at least, and then like streaming numbers another 30 to 40 at least.
Do you think if we were younger, we would do better on numbers? Just we like have like the high school generation behind us more.
I don't know. I think it's just based on we haven't marketed anything. We just kind of posted randomly.
Sure, but even like a lot of my friends haven't watched my shit. I'm kind of like, oh well.
But that's actually
I'm not
like,
mad at them, but I'm like, you haven't watched it? What the fuck?
Our numbers just starting are actually not bad at all compared to like what other people's numbers are.
Yeah, no, I know.
Because I was looking at our total downloads just on TalkShoe, which is just the platform we, like it streams to everyone else, but just people downloading on through TalkShoe platform, just TalkShoe. Overall downloads are at like 400 already. Nice. That's between all like the 14 episodes we have. I don't know how many we have, but 14 roughly.
I think we didn't do that many over there though.
But think about that. Just on what?
Are they on TalkShoe?
No, everything gets uploaded on TalkShoe.
Okay, so yeah,
so just through TalkShoe downloads about 400. That's not including YouTube watches or I know people just watch on YouTube and people on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, which we haven't even really broken or even cracked the ice in like Apple and like the proper podcast platforms. But I think it's like. So it's like, okay, people are listening and like people we don't even know because I don't know who the fuck on TalkShoe would actually be. It's randomness.
I don't know anybody on TalkShoe.
It would be people just.
I don't really use it, so.
It would be people, that would just actually use the platform, see Mayo and chicken. What's this? And like.
They click on it and they're just like, these idiots.
Some are higher, some are lower, but.
Going.
Yeah. I think sometimes it's about the title too.
Yeah, I think the title.
I'll change the title, I'll mix it up. Like. When we had Natasha, I said like featured Natasha, so that we had a lot more clicks on that one.
Yeah, for sure, because they're just like Natasha. That sounds like a woman's name. You know, guys are ready to simp it up, so.
Quarantine, we're thinking about doing some guests soon here. We're going to do some video calls, hopefully.
Yeah, for sure. Why not?
Someone said we can't monetize this because we're smoking, but fuck that.
I don't really care about monetizing it at all because we got to get to the point where, like...
It's monetizable.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's the whole thing. Like, we got to draw an audience.
Yeah, I'm not smoking blunts in the hopes of maybe one day.
I don't know if that's true because, like, all the smoke, they smoke on their podcast. It's on YouTube, so...
That's what I mean. Are they not monetizing? Yeah.
They're paid by, I think they're a showcase syndicate, or the pay by syndicate by showcase.
Snoop Dogg's IGN.
Yeah, Edgy Network. Yeah, like
With Joe Rogan, they do it.
Smoke. You definitely can, but even still, I would still get sold before.
I think because I
I
put.
don't know if they are.
Yeah, I don't know if they're monetized, but they get sponsors too on their podcast.
They're definitely
right?
monetized. I don't know. You think they're not getting money for their views, and they're just
No, they're
eating
getting
off
money.
those
They're
sponsors?
getting money,
The money-
but
the
they
money
could.
you get from that's really small potatoes.
Yeah.
To them. Like
They-
it's the endorsement.
So
it's the exposure
it
that
may
they're
it may also be like I'm not sure. I'd have to look into it, but maybe it's like when it does have drugs and alcohol, it's like a different lower pay grade, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But
They're not allowed
like
to advertise.
when
drugs
I-
and shit.
like-
They want to make it seem like it's cool.
when I upload the
They
video,
can also restrict your visibility.
yeah,
So
you can get
That's
shadow
something you
banned.
don't know.
shadow banning. Yeah.
Well,
At
I
that time, it's
when I
like-
upload, I click the check box. It's like not for kids.
yeah.
So like this is older.
You know, the kids are gonna click on it anyway. Though.
And then they turn it on 1 minute in, 1 second in, and it's full of smoke. The room.
It's
And-
literally the room just boxed and shit. But
What else happened this week? Joe fucking Exotica got coronavirus.
oh, buddy, fucking 6ix9ine got out of jail. That's even worse.
6ix9ine got out of
Oh,
jail.
man.
Nigga snitching up.
You
Has he
think
been-
why
has he
he's
been on
doing-
so-
No, he's not.
Has he been on social?
Yeah, he has.
What's he been
He dropped
saying?
that one comment on there was this I think it was like the LA County talking about bringing people in for snitching
Yeah.
and others for going out.
Man, it's the best
Cash
time for him to
rewards
come
or
out.
whatever.
This is the safest thing this is the best situation that could have happened. He got out earlier because of it, and I don't know the whole situation on him getting smoked, but I think it's a way safer situation right now than any other time, right?
That's what I agree.
What else happened? Yeah, Joe Exotica is in fucking quarantine. We got another 30-day extension on our worldwide prison sentence here,
Yeah.
at least. I don't think they have a game plan for actually opening up again.
No.
That's my thing that I'm not liking. There's no timelines on anything.
Well, they're just like they're giving us this. It's like the Uno meme where it's like draw 4, like get an extra 4 weeks because they don't really know. They're just drawing cards from the deck and then they're just like, okay, hold this extra time. That's all I
Yeah.
think it is because they don't fucking.
Would you see what Sweden's doing?
I have no idea what Sweden's doing other than IKEA.
No, but so Sweden, what they do is they've pretty much made it optional. Like they've closed like schools and like big stuff like that, limited at 50 per people.
Yeah.
But bars and restaurants are still open. The elderly and vulnerable are told to stay home, and the government will like come and deliver food and everything like that. If you're vulnerable, isolate yourself. And for the rest of the citizens that are young and healthy, it's just like if you go out, you're not going to get criticized for going on a walk in the park.
I think that's a little ridiculous.
But you know what I mean, and it's more of a reasonable approach.
It
And
definitely is because I mean,
I think that might be good.
look at the people we've had get like fined and shit. Like I saw one fucking broad. She was playing soccer in the field. She got a $700 ticket.
Wasn't that an
Playing soccer by
autistic kid?
herself.
Oh, was it?
No, that was a different one. The autistic guy with his the autistic kid with his dad. They got an $800 ticket. It's a little bit ridiculous.
Someone
Like,
got
we need to be reasonable about it.
Someone got a ticket walking their dog on the beach.
If you see 15 guys hanging out together, like smoking blunts and drinking on the beach, yeah, go stop them some tickets. But someone by themselves with their dog, they're social distancing. They're trying to take their dog out or go for a walk, get some fresh air, because being in your house at all times during this is difficult. It's hard for most of us just to stay in our homes. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's ridiculous. It's just taxation without representation.
Well,
It's killing the people.
The one thing I don't think is the governments. I don't think are taking enough account of the health, not benefits. What's the opposite of benefits? The health.
Like the detrimental side of it, like the
Yeah,
bad side?
like the negative side, the negative health impacts
I'll stay in your home.
of forcing masses to pretty much a jail sentence.
We have this generation of
Almost.
like depressed and like anxiety kids and shit, and like everyone's self-diagnosing and shit. And all these people need to go outside because like if they stay inside too long, they'll get too sad.
But the plus thing is, I've seen people running and walking that I would not see traditionally going for runs or walks.
Yeah,
Which is like my parents
Yeah.
both went on
Yeah.
multiple walks now, and like they never walked before.
no, for sure. I've been doing that a lot too. I've been taking my fucking dogs out a lot because like I don't even fucking take my dog out. I don't get a lot of shame for that, but
Just
like,
because it's illegal, it hits different.
yeah, it does. You know what I mean? It's like I'm walking my illegal dog when it's illegal to walk your dog at this time. Everything about it hits so hard. That I have to.
Man,
That's like
it's
when
so
I
terrible.
that's like when I go fishing now. There's just something like I already love fishing, but illegal fish. It's not even illegal. It's legal
too.
technically, but like you're going through a park that's technically closed to walk to the fishing spot. I'm like,
Yeah.
what if I get caught? Like, will I be harassed right now?
Yeah, definitely
You're living on that bit of an edge. No, I wouldn't get a ticket. I
Just
wouldn't
the
get a
price of
ticket.
the ticket is a little outrageous. Like we're talking about ticketing
They
someone
can't-
over $500 fucking dollars. It's blasphemous. Like, come on, what are we really doing with this?
All they did is close parking lots. So if you park in a legal parking spot, there's no one that can like ticket me for standing in the river. You can't
It's not gonna
unless
work.
you
They're
say
not-
that the
they're not
river
gonna
is
ticket your car,
closed.
bro. They're not gonna take your car. They're gonna wait for you there.
No,
and
I'm
be
saying
like,
me, but even still, like, how are you gonna ticket me standing in a river? Like, did you close this river off? You closed the park up there off, but I'm standing in the river. This isn't closed off legally.
Yeah, but some things like
That's where all the
like
fishermen-
beach, they close off the beach. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the beach isn't a park, but the beach is now closed.
But they did. But if you're on a boat, it's not closed.
But that's the whole thing. Like, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like standing in the river.
Or like, what if it's like, I think like,
I
you're
saw
going to the
someone got a
marina?
ticket
Or you're-
for sailing their boat by themselves.
Okay,
Really?
so
I didn't know if it was true or not, but I did see it.
See, I feel like that wouldn't be a thing because there's people that live on their boats. I feel like
we know most people are living on their boats in the fucking Pickering Marina.
don't go for a fucking drive.
It looked like he was.
I seen people complaining in like Facebook group. Someone sent me like there's fishermen in Lake Simcoe and Cooks Bay.
Yeah.
They're all in a close area vicinity, but they're all on boats. But they're all like in a similar vicinity because that's how fishing is. Like the fish is hot in that whatever spot, and they're taking pictures. I'm like, guys, like there's no way they're close enough. They're all on boats.
Yeah.
Just because they're in the same area, this you don't have to worry. This isn't even a threat to the public.
Yeah.
Like, is anyone gonna be coughing over? Fucking like.
It's the shit like that that makes me like have a severe issue with like how people are acting about this in the community. Is very like, you know, they're acting as if
A
if you
reason
go
to attack your
outside,
neighbor.
you're basically a terrorist.
Yeah, they're using it as a reason to like tear each other down and attack neighbors, and it's when that should not be the case. Like, yeah, if you're chilling, like you said, like a group of friends meet up at the park, smoking up, like you know they're all not in the same household. Like, sure, I've heard people getting pulled over now, checking like checkpoints, checking if people are from the same household.
I read about that too.
Like, what are you doing if you're rolling with this guy not in the same house?
It's like, fuck, like my girlfriend lives with me, but none of her ID says that she lives with me, right? So they could give us that ticket.
Yeah.
We'd have to fight it in court, and like she can prove that she lives here, but at the end of the day, it's
Yeah,
still,
you'd
like,
be good, but like
ridiculous. I have to
if you had
prove
her and like just say him in the car, then it's
Yeah.
like okay, like somebody's getting the ticket
Serious
here.
concerns.
it. Yeah, it's a little ridiculous. They're doing a little too much, but you know.
So like when I go fishing with my boy, like we just take separate vehicles and meet at the spot, because it's like at the end of the day we're just two separate individuals going fishing, which isn't illegal. But and we've been to parks that are still open. Like I said last time, we go to Newcastle and like the township didn't close it, but
They'll probably be closed by now, but I'm telling you, like beaches that I've gone to
Still
in the
not.
last bit, I go back now, they're all getting shut down one by one. Every single one.
so far Newcastle hasn't stepped in, and even still like you see Church Street, all the fishermen there.
Oh yeah, Church Street will never die. They can't stop Church Street.
Fuck. Yeah, Roach Tings.
That shit's
Yeah.
fucked.
It's a fucking shit situation. What else happened this week? Drake released 2C Slide.
Yeah.
Big track.
Some people hate it. I don't know. Like
He doesn't miss.
That's my whole thing. Like Drake doesn't miss. Like, yeah, it's a bullshit gimmicky TikTok song, but like it's not terrible.
Chrome has called that little man, the little youth, the N word. Did you hear that?
Which one? That little Toronto kid that
Yeah, Manny. I think
that-
Manny. He's pretty jokes. It's funny.
Was that a
Little,
hard ER or was it too
I think she was saying N word with the A and then or right
You
after.
think so?
That's what she was saying.
Well,
but like
I
it
don't
also
know.
sounded like just a hard ER.
No, I think it was a hard ER.
You think it was a hard
Did you
ER?
hear it?
Yeah, I
Did you watch it?
I haven't seen
I
it.
did hear it. I think
But
it
like,
was a hard
I
ER.
don't,
Chroma's
do you
looking
think
at
she's
the blind,
racist?
'cause
Chromas
she-
isn't racist though.
It's not about being racist. It's about your intent and shit. Like at the end of the day, like if I got into an altercation with some brown kid, like I'm probably gonna call him a packy. Doesn't mean that I hate brown people, but I'm gonna say
it was.
things to
I don't
her,
even think
right?
they were arguing. They were just joking around. You know.
Well, if they're just joking around, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't believe
Most
that.
Hispanics think they're niggas anyway. At the end of the day, like
Exactly.
most of them feel they can claim that word, so
But
it's
I
not
do, it
surprising.
was
You know?
definitely.
Yeah,
you know,
Latins do.
But
love
Fat Joe
saying
says
it.
that shit. No one gives him
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? Big Pun used to say it too. Like people give shit to J Lo for saying it because she's a singer, but like I feel like if Chromas really does blow, if she gets a chance to actually blow up, like
She's allowed to say.
she
it.
they might give her backlash. Like Nav doesn't say anymore. Nav stopped saying nigga. Nav
Yeah.
used to say nigga all the time in his old shit. Like,
But Nav doesn't look like that.
but Nav's a brown guy from Toronto.
That's what I mean. He has a different game he has to play. He's a brown man. He has to use
But
his
she's
skill set.
Hispanic. Hispanic guys and
Yeah,
girls
but
aren't black either.
People,
Neither of them are black.
people are more forgiving when you're that sexy, though. That's my thing.
yeah, I guess
Nav-
it's true. It's true.
Nav
Chromas
is
a bitch,
like-
though, right? So-
They're just trying to find a reason to hate the guy because you look at the man, you're like,
Yeah,
fuck, I'm gonna
fucking
get
brown
at this
Fuck
guy.
this guy.
Chroma's you're like, sure. Like,
Also,
whatever.
we let Chromas get to this point. Like I say this all the time. Like for the longest time, Chromas is not a talented artist. Like
I
at this
believe a lot
point,
of people believe that.
at this point, she's not bad now. If you actually take her in, she actually can rap now. I'm not even
She
giving a
actually
shit.
can rap.
She actually can rap now. But for the longest time, she was garbage, and we're just allowing it because she was bad. And that just is what it is. But like now,
You know,
she's like I wouldn't listen to her. I would never listen.
do you
to her.
notice?
But she's listenable. If
Do
you're
you
into that
notice
kind
a
of
lot of non-African Toronto influencers. Not all of them, but a lot of them will say the N-word. Like, you got Chromaz, Debbie. You have, I seen, like, random other, like, youth saying it that you're, like, it's, like, these Toronto people that seem so, like,
Toronto's just
normal.
It's a city of where, like, if you're from an ends or you're from Scarborough, the city, like,
They
you
just
have, like,
say
5
it.
or 10 black friends, you just feel like you're allowed to say it. And, like, I have white friends that say it, but, like, not many.
Yeah, like, it just doesn't feel right. Like, if I just start dropping
really
videos
care.
saying it, it just wouldn't even feel right.
Well,
like,
that's because of the kind of white guy you are, right?
yeah, true.
That's also what it comes down to. That,
Educated. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it could be that.
It's true, like, a bit of education. You're like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't say this word.
It's true,
Looking into
like-
this history here, like, maybe I should just refrain from using that.
There isn't. Like they
But
said,
there's a clout that comes with it, too, so...
It's not even a clout thing. It's just like some people give you that and more pass and some won't. Like, I personally don't really care about it, to be honest. Like, but there's an extent to that. Like,
Who's
you
it,
know,
Wow
I
Vicky?
would give any fucking.
Didn't Wow Vicky blow up because she used to say it?
I think Wow Vicky does still see it.
I feel like she's
Like,
stopped
Bad Baby
now.
doesn't see it, so that's surprising.
Well, Bad Baby is like...
You see her blackfacing?
Yeah. Oh man.
Is that blackface? That's
know.
what every other female does in the
That's what I was
world.
crying about on Twitter. Everyone's like, she's blackfacing. I'm like, no, she's just tanned.
Yeah, she got the
She's not
classic
that
spray
dark.
tan every single white
But,
female
yeah.
I've ever met in North
They're
America
just saying
got.
she's blackfacing because she listens to black music and acts ghetto and kind of acts black sometimes as well.
Which is funny because she's the one of the, like you said, she's one of the ones that actually don't use the word. And then, like, you never see people coming out Wow Vicky and her face is orange.
Yeah.
You know? And no one, but she's, I guess Bad Baby's bigger than Wow Vicky now.
And Bad Baby's kind of like, you know, seen as a worse person. Like, Will Vicky's like a fake bitch, and people know that like she's not about what she's saying anyway.
And if,
Whereas
yeah.
Bad Baby, like, people don't know, like, yeah, she'll smack bitches in the face, she's
Actually, a
fighting
piece
her
of
mom,
shit.
like, yeah.
She was
But
there
Yeah,
for
she's
a piece
kind
of
of a
shit.
scumbag.
And, like, her music's low-key fire.
It's not even low-key fire, it's fire, that bitch is spitting.
Yeah.
Like,
And, like, the thing is that...
her ghostwriter has
Do you
some
think she
bars
has
for her.
ghostwriters?
100%, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Of course,
I think
yeah.
she's ghostwriter. But I feel like...
She may write her own lyrics, but they're helping her build the song and shit.
I agree with
you know
that.
what
I feel like she has more of a say in it than other artists do in that role.
I feel like, yeah, she does more than like Cardi B would.
No, Cardi B writes, doesn't she? You don't think?
Cardi B doesn't write.
At all?
No.
Really? Is that known? I never really looked into it.
Known. Fairly known, yeah.
So she just has a team.
She has, I think, just one guy.
Well, there's a lot of people that just have like their team helps them out.
Partisan Fontaine.
Like if I was in the studio, for example, when I'm in the studio recording like anything, my producer randomly like slightly change this word here and here, you know, to fix the flow, or like you get suggestions like that, like when you're recording.
I don't count that as the same because every artist goes through that.
But you see what I'm saying?
If you're sitting there writing and someone's there like being like, "No, say this like that," and they're actually changing things in it and like have changed enough structure in what you've written to say like they can sit there and say, "Yeah, I played a part in this." Even if they wrote 2 bars, that's enough for them to say they co-wrote that verse. To me, even if they're helping you with a couple verses and changing a couple things around, it's a little different. But once they're actually writing out full bars or changing out full arrangements of things and almost like giving you full cadences, like yeah, they co-wrote that shit.
Yeah, well, I think it's like, for me, like, for example, just say the 3 of us right now, we were chilling in the studio and I was recording something and you guys both hopped in and, like, did that. Like, you added a couple bar, like, you fixed up a bar here, then he came in and fixed a bar there. If I was an artist, like, I don't know why I wouldn't throw you guys on, like, the writer's list. Like,
they do, but it's just...
And it's like, you're like, hey, like, I'll give you guys each, I don't know, whatever it is, 2% each of the royalties of this track or whatever. You're like,
there's 2 levels to ghostwriting. There's the ghostwriting that's like up in the forefront where it's like this guy has multiple writers on a song and it's there in the books. And there's the ghostwriting where your name is nowhere on the books. That's the cash deal and no one knows about shit.
I feel like the crediting is big if they want to be credited. Right? Did some people not want to be credited?
No, like even when Drake and Meek were going back and forth with the whole like, oh, like, you know, you have ghostwriters, people write your songs and shit.
But that's irrelevant.
Yeah, but Meek has ghostwriters too.
But it's more...
Meek doesn't write his choruses, he writes the verses.
But why... The reason... Well, Meek coming at him made no sense to me because, like, the guy just makes bangers. Unless there was a personal beef behind the...
Even though Meek lost that war, he still gained a lot of following and attention.
Well, yeah, they both benefited from that war.
Star, yeah. Because Drake won the battle.
And then they were the peacemaker, they both win.
Yeah. They both win.
Back to back was a
But
banger,
I also
though.
believe that it may have put a cap on him, on his popularity.
On Meek Mills?
How about the Meek and B?
You think he capped his popularity?
A surprising amount of people, mostly girls, have gotten in my car listening and heard me listening to Meek and asked me, why am I listening to this?
And they don't want to give him a chance because he's Meek. And
a surprising amount of people.
Issue with Drake. I was kind of hesitant a bit, but for me, a banger's a banger. That's the
That's
way
what I'm saying.
I
I'm not some fucking Drake dick rider wherever he beefs. I'm not gonna listen to.
I
it,
like
you know
Drake
what I mean?
better as an artist, but I don't
I
hate
can't even
Meek.
say that.
Like, there's a few Meek tracks I like.
I love Drake as an artist, but I can't say I like Drake better than Meek.
I do because I just like the versatility. I just think he's more versatile, and for me, like,
And that's fine. That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's
It's
just me,
It's a
like-
preference thing, right? Like to me, it's like it doesn't matter how versatile Drake is and what he does. Meek is very good at the one thing he does.
build up rap, like that.
For me, bro,
It's like a build up style rap,
He
right?
paints a
that
picture, man.
street life.
If you ever, if that's what I'm saying,
I
if you,
get what
it
you're
was one
saying
of those things
on
like
that end.
Honestly,
like white guys, and not even a white guy thing, but like suburban people can always listen to rap music and appreciate it. But if you never actually have been in the streets, rap music hits different when you're actually in the
Yeah,
streets.
bro.
It
Well,
hits different.
That makes sense
You know what I mean?
because
It's
they're
like-
making music for the streets per se,
Yeah,
and Drake's making music for the masses.
exactly. Drake's making
But
more
that-
like, but it's not even like
Okay, but
it's
like-
still, you know, he makes a song about heartbreak, and you can still relate to that whether you're in the streets or not. Like, you know what I mean? It's still the same thing. Like the song.
Let me tie this in. So this goes to Drake Pusha T beef.
Okay.
Where like at the end of the day, people were joking that Drake won the beef because he had like Pusha T's wifey and daughters bumping Drake tunes at their party. There was like videos that came out, and I was like, and there was a line was like, no matter what, like your misses are still gonna be fucking like bumping me, and it's so true. It's like, it's so true because like you could win a rap battle against a man like that, but like someone that makes bangers for the masses, like. He's
Yeah,
in
no
your
choice.
car. He's
Yeah,
at your
it's on your
bitch's
radio,
crib.
yeah, you're not
He's
gonna
at your
know.
daughter's house.
Your wifey.
You go to your mom's house, she's dancing to him. It's like
Yeah.
that's a different level of like fuckery, and you're like,
Well, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't have to kill you with bars. He just kill you with his career, right? Like, look at all these things. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do all these accolades that I have and I've accomplished. And at the end of the day, like
Do you
you may
think
feel
that-
like you've won this little
But
skirmish.
do you
You'll
think-
never actually win the war?
do you think Drake gets to the point he's at without building a proper team at the early stages? I feel like that might have been the key to his
the
blow
key
up.
to Drake is because Drake has always been very closed off. That's the key to Drake.
But he
Drake-
has a team of close people
think
around
about
him.
how many interviews you've seen with Drake in your total life, and then think about how many of them you've seen now in the last like 2 or 3 years. And I bet you majority of them fall in the last 2-3 years because Drake has been so sealed off, and that's the key to having a great artist. People don't know too much. There's not too much drama. Like Drake's first thing really happening is this whole thing with his baby mom and having the kid. Nothing else before that in his career. Now, I'm sure things have happened, but it never really made it to the front of the fucking paper like that, or to that extent. Like his PR team is really the GOAT when it comes to that type of shit. There's no bumps in the road for Drake. It's like
Well-
LeBron James. Why people love LeBron so much.
What I'm saying is early in Drake's early days, if he doesn't build a good support system of like a group around him, I just think like that may be one of the keys for any aspect of really blowing up. I think if he just goes at that alone and takes that, like he comes out of Degrassi and he's like, I want to be a rapper, and he's being stubborn
Well, remember, he
and
got-
doesn't build a support
He got
system.
put on by Wayne and shit, right? Like
But to get in that spot, you have to have people around you helping you out, fighting for you, put
can't
your name
remember.
on the list.
I saw some shit where it happened where it was like someone had it was Jay Prince Jr.'s son, or Jay Prince, maybe the guy's Jay Prince. Jay Prince's son had heard Drake and showed it to Wayne, and that's how they got together because I think he'd heard him on SoundCloud or some shit like that. And just little things like that. They had no actual interaction with each other. They weren't really friends or anything. This guy kind of just put on for him. So
And-
it's just a luck of the dropping sometimes for a lot of these guys. Like some asshole hears your shit and he's like, look at that. What was that motherfucker? XXXTentacion or whatever. Fuck, it was Kylie Jenner playing his shit on Snapchat that made him blow up.
Really?
Yeah, he was kind of an underground artist. Like people didn't really know who he was.
Was-
And then
what-
Kylie Jenner kind of broke his songs on Snapchat.
Wasn't there a Toronto artist that recently was getting played by Kylie, and then like they were going off about? You remember that?
I
A few
remember
months
that,
back.
yeah.
I can't remember
who
the
it was,
guy.
but like yeah, that's just happening a lot. And, like bigger brand celebrities can break artists easily because they put your music out to the masses. So you got guys in your backyard in your hometown, like your home province, listening to your shit, and then all of a sudden you got people across the fucking country listening because somebody with a way bigger platform is giving you a space to make you a creative.
Yeah, and it's such a random like the only way a Toronto man ends up on Kylie's playlist. How is that? Tristan Thompson being in the life, maybe.
Jeez, I don't know.
You know, he somehow got a song added
It
to
could
her
be random.
playlist.
Like she could just be so bored that she's like, I'm tired of all these mainstream artists, and she just listens to like random shit. You never know. You
A
never
lot of
know.
people are tuned in on the Toronto rap scene right now.
Especially because Drake's kind of giving a big door for everyone to get out of.
And wait for your boy to come out with the next fucking big project out of
You're
this.
trying to be like the Lil Dicky of.
I'm not trying to be
Toronto.
Lil Dicky, but like I like Lil
It's
Dicky.
a similar rap style, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, like
You
we're
guys are
both
the same.
suburban white dudes.
And the kind of rap that you're doing too, like you know what I mean. Like you're not like a classified, and you're not like like a Peter Jackson either. You're more
PJ,
like,
shut up, PJ.
you're more of like you're more like a Lil Dicky because it's just more the kind of content that you make.
But I'm gonna hit him with a couple serious tracks out of nowhere too. I I'm
I
only
mean, you
making
can.
music
I'm
for
just
fun.
saying, the way I look at music is like, you have a lane, and people expect you to make a certain kind of music. You can always change your flow and do all those kind of things, but your lane is your lane. When you start to stray from your lane, then you have to either be very old, or people aren't going to accept it. Like Jay-Z was like a drug
Well, the
dealer
good thing
rapper,
is, I'm at the
and now you
point.
have to rap like that.
I'm still creating my lane, so I'm still at a point where I can kind of like.
You can still do what you want to do.
You know what I mean?
And
It's not
and
like
how you want to get famous is based on like whatever you drop that someone you can all of a sudden just say fuck the comedy shit. You just get like that one song that
yeah.
people are just like.
But like there'll always be a
gravitate
comedic element in it because that's just
Well, that's
you know what I mean.
that's the case. That's what I mean. You always
You'll
be in that
ha-
little dicky space, bro.
You'll have that's fine to be in a little dicky space
It's
though.
a good space. I wouldn't fucking complain.
Because
That's
like
so
even
good.
like
I don't give a
Eminem,
shit.
Slim Shady, he had comedic vibes in his early days.
Yeah, but he was
It was a different kind of comedic
I mean,
vibes.
it's very
but, like,
violent though. That's all thing too.
but
right?
remember D12 like tracks? There's comedic vibes. Oh
Yeah.
my god, it's him!
But it's, yeah, but
no,
it's
like
all like very violent rape jokes, shit like that, overdosing. Like it's, you know what I mean? Like
rape jokes are my alley though.
You're comedic, yeah, maybe for your shows, but
Oh, I
never
did that
heard your
track.
music that be to that level.
I only made 2 tracks you heard, and one of them I was
That's
talking
true.
about Oprah drinking kids' blood. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean-
I'm only in 2 tracks, we're already digging pretty deep.
I mean, you're definitely not gonna get invited to the Rock Nation.
No,
brunch.
yo, so I'll give you a little tint. This is my project I'm working on. Because I know realistically not too many people are going to be listening and be like, oh my god, this is breaking news. So it's not that big a deal. I'm doing like a little like, I don't know, 5-song Corona. It's Corona time. I'm doing
a 5-song EP called Corona Time.
Yeah, no, I'm going to be Roaring 20s. And I'm getting guys to make beats that are all like,
Roaring 20 samples.
yeah, almost like swing, like swing style music, but like with a hip hop
nice.
beats. And it could be that, I think, and it could be like, it end up nice. Number one, you don't have to pay for the samples because they're over 75 years old. Anything from 1920s, it's 100 years ago. And if you could have
I know that.
and like I've been getting some legit beat makers, and if you could get something that's like produced well, and like the swing style, like it actually has a nice like, you can get some like little like
Good jiggy with
jazz riffs, like that actually sound nice, and you can kind of mix with it. So like I kind of it'll almost I think be like it'll be like rap, it'll be more of like a poppy style rap I think, but like a little I feel like a Roaring 20s vibe, But one of the songs I want to do, I want to grab a bluegrass sample of like old like country like bluegrass like with fiddles and shit from the 20s, and I want to make a song, a comedic one about like Alabama fucking their cousins and shit. How hilarious would that be? It's like, this is a story how I fucked my cousin,
I fucking knew it.
I was like, I have to toss one just bizarre, stupid fucking track in the mix.
They could jump. You never know.
Yeah, right?
Be a fucking Weird Al convention in Toronto.
Yeah, who knows? Fuck Weird Al though. He does his covers
I like
though.
Weird Al.
I like him too. I loved him growing up, but like his covers, you gotta have that original. You want to make the most money as you can from something, right?
Yeah, that's true. I guess he has to pay like
I
proceeds.
don't
to
know
these
how he does,
stages,
but he's
so-
killing it. He must
killing it
be.
for the longest
He's a
time.
millionaire for sure.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
No matter
He's
what
definitely
he's
a millionaire.
doing.
That's not.
Does he
that's
still
not
make
official.
music?
I don't
I
know.
think he did something recently.
Yeah, he's still like, he's trying to keep up with the times. I feel like he's just so old now. It's probably so outdated.
Because like fuck, we were listening to him like he remixed like Riding Dirty. That was like 2000s and shit. Like
And that was like later Weird Al years.
military man.
Anyways,
Jeez.
I think you got some shit to do. We'll end this one quick today.
Yeah, short pod, but figure we'll check in with the people.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know what we're up to. Like, subscribe. If you guys have any ideas for future pods, we did the parenting one last time. Just DM us.
Yeah, hit us up. Let us know what you want to fucking do. We'll dive into whatever topic, man. We don't give a shit.
Yeah, we're chilling. We got lots of time on our hands.
Yes, sir.
Peace out.